Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn about the division of integers. Grade 7 NCERT chapter number 1 integers. In that we are going to study about division of integers. Division of integers is actually quite similar to the multiplication of integers. The sign convention which you are using in the multiplication of integers is actually exactly the same in division of integers. The division of integers, for example, how to do that? There we have only one rule. And that rule says that if we want to divide two unlike numbers or two unlike numbers means with unlike signs, or I can write that if we need to divide if we need to divide two numbers with unlike signs. Unlike signs means one is negative and one is positive. If we need to divide two numbers with unlike signs, just divide them irrespective of their symbol. Just divide them irrespective of their symbol and put the minus sign in the answer. Means if we need to divide two unlike numbers, one is a positive and other is a negative one, we need to divide them. Just divide them irrespective of the symbols. Just divide them as normally as you are doing, but put the minus sign in the answer. What if we need to divide two like numbers? Like number means both are negative or both are positive. The same thing is that if you need to divide two numbers which are having the same symbol, both are negative either or both are positive, you can divide them normally and the answer will also be the positive one. But if any one of the number is negative and the other is positive, then divide them normally as you are doing irrespective of their symbol and put the minus sign in the answer. Let us try to do some example here. Minus 42 divided by 12 or divided by minus 12. How I can do it? Or okay, let me take a small number. Divided by minus 7. Minus 42 divided by minus 7. I am seeing that both are having same numbers, same signs, both are negative. So just divide them. In the rough column, that is 42 divided by 7. Everyone knows that 7 6 are 42. What will be your answer? 6. If both are positive or both are negative, means both are having same symbol, the result will be the positive 6. But if any one of them, if I am saying 42 is positive but 7 is negative, if any one of them is negative, then just divide them as casually. 7 6 are 42. As one is negative out of both, answer will be minus 6. It is just similar like the sign convention which we are using in the multiplication also. Do you remember that in the case of multiplication we have done a triangular system? Minus plus. If both numbers are negative, answer will be positive. If one is negative, one is positive, answer will be negative, right? Like that. So let us do some more example. Is that 144, C part, 144 divided by minus 16. 144 divided by minus 16. How much it will come? Just normally divide it here as casual we are doing. 144 divided by 16. 16 nines are 144. If I am not wrong, answer will be answer will be 9. What should be the sign here? One is negative, one is positive. Answer should be the negative. Yes or no? Yep. Answer will be negative. D part. I am taking one more. Minus 69 divided by 23. Divide them as casual as you want to do. As casual as you want to do. That means 23 3s are 69. So answer will be 3. One is negative, one is positive. Answer will be the negative itself. Very easier one. No difficulty in that. Very easy. But now let us see some properties of division. Some properties of division. Let us see some properties of division. Properties. Do you remember that we have a closure property? In all the cases, closure property says that if first number is negative, if first number is an integer, second number is an integer, then after adding, subtraction or after multiplication, third number of the result you are getting will also be an integer. But in the case of division, it is not true. In the case of division, it is not true, because after dividing, you are not getting an integer every time. Maybe you are getting a fraction, or maybe you are getting a decimal number. So closure property is not applicable in the case of division. If closure property is not applicable, what about commutative property? Commutative property. Commutative property says that A divided by B will be equals to B divided by A. No. Right? No. For example, if I am saying 2 divided by 3 or 2 divided by 6 will be equals to 6 divided by 2. No. 6 divided by 2 will be equals to 3, but this will be equals to 1 by 3. This will be equals to 1 by 3. This will be equals to only 3. Are they equal? No. See, after doing a division, we are not getting our integer number. We are getting a fraction here. So that is why closure property is not applicable. And this is also an example of commutative, like both are not equal. That is why commutative property is not also applicable in the case of division. But one property is there that if A is any integer greater than 0, if A is any integer greater than 0, or if A is not equals to 0, I am writing that if A is not 0, then A divided by A will always be equals to 1. A divided by A will always equals to 1. For example, if A is equals to minus 15, if A is equals to minus 15, what we can say? Minus 15 divided by minus 15 will be what? 15 divided by 15, 1. Both are negative, answer will be a positive. Right? So like that. If both numbers, if A is not equals to 0, then A divided by A will be equals to 1. What will be, I am saying that if A divided by 1, what will be if A divided by 1? If we are dividing A by 1, we are always getting the number itself. For example, if A is equals to minus 8, if A is equals to minus 8, then I can write it as minus 8 divided by 1. What will be the answer? Minus 8 itself. Yes. So these are the some properties of division. One more special property is that if A is not equals to 0, means if it is not equals to 0, it might be a negative number, it might be a positive number, but it should not be actually equals to 0. Then 0 divided by A is actually equals to 0, but A divided by 0 is actually meaningless. Or we are saying that as undefined. Or we can say it as infinity. We can call it as infinity, and the symbol of infinity is like this. This is the symbol of infinity. Means A divided by 0. For example, I am saying what is 4 divided by 0 or what is 4 by 0 is actually infinite. We cannot find its value. This is the symbol of infinite. We can't define its value. It's not defined. We don't know what is 4 divided by 0. So like that we are doing. So these are some properties of division which you can just try to learn and try to do the worksheet which is given just after this in NCERT, just after this topic. I hope you have understood this. If you have any doubt, you can ask. You are free to ask to me. Up to that time, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.